Welcome back, everyone, to the next installment of Corpse Party, Book of Shadows. We're playing as Mitsuki, and we've joined up with Fukuroi, and we're looking for Kurosaki. We've seen a bit of Morishige's creepy behavior, and now we're trying to look for our good buddies, so there's a few places we can go. But I'm really excited about the music room. Really, really excited. I hope they keep the song from the first game. Because it's only 3 tiles away, I'm going to search 3 tiles, the 3 tiles on the way of, or I guess 2 tiles plus the music room itself. Unlocked, unlocked, unlocked. Oh my god, I think it's unlocked. This pleases me. Come on, play the song. The first things I noticed when entering the room were a stack of candles and a box of matches right in front of my eyes. Had someone left these behind? Alright. I struck one of the matches along the side of the box and a small red flame flickered into being. I propped up one of the loose candles and placed the burning match head against its wick. That's kind of nice. I decided it would be best to take the remaining candles and box of matches with us, just in case we needed them. Yay! I am greatly disappointed by the lack of song. Oh, what are you? The seal must be undone. This tragedy must not be allowed to spread any farther. Yup, pretty much. Nothing? Our own candle. One of the candles. Podium. Obviously the piano, I'm saving you for last. Cabinet. Glowy. Okay, I'm saving you for last. A row of awards and plaques on one of the shelves. Among them is a small rectangular box. Oh, did I find like a secret item or something? Yeah, take out the box. The cabinet's glass door is locked. Well, damn. Something small was firmly jammed between 2 of the keys on the piano. It seemed to have been wedged in with tremendous force, making it impossible to move either of the surrounding keys. Jeez. We needed something we could fit in the tiny space between the keys in order to pop it out. Oh well. Okay. Corpse first. Comparatively fresh corpse. Female junior high. Throat seems to have been torn out, resulting in copious amounts of blood not only in her uniform but pulled along the floor as well. Her mouth too is hanging agape, but she has no tongue. What was used to cut her apart like this? Pliers? Her student ID is bloody but still legible. Well, pliers last time. For all we know, it was Sachiko's scissors. Glowy. A memo pad, presumably belonging to the deceased girl, is lying on the ground near her body. Looks like she was using it to chronicle her experiences. Oh, this is going to be delightful. Pink ink, easily legible. Oh, here it comes. I did the Sachiko ritual with Nozomi and the others. And then, all of a sudden, I was out like a light. When I came to, I was here, surrounded by corpses. I can't even say how many times I vomited. Wow. I want to go home. We 3 have to stick together. If we don't, I think we're as good as dead. Like that high school student we met yesterday. There's nothing left to eat in here. I think we've been here a week now, but it's hard to say for sure. I really want to take a bath. And brush my teeth, too. The 3 of us talked it over and decided to eat that dead body. Ugh. It was tough and bloody, and felt and tasted so wrong. Rina soldiered through, but Nozomi threw it up. He came again. Hammerman? Nozomi was injured. Now she'll just get in our way. Oh, jeez. Rina was crying. But I'm just hungry. Itchy, tasty. I mean, Nozomi's not coming. I think she's been killed already. Oh, they don't even know? Oh well. Ugh. If Rina comes, I know what I have to do. God damn. Oh, okay. Is that a different glowy, or is it the same thing? Okay. I wonder why it stays. Oh well. Staff room's the next way up, so let's check hallway by hallway just because it's not a long way. Nothing to see here. Oh, just kidding. Heavily decayed corpse. Body of a female junior or senior high school student. Her head's been smashed flat as with a press, and everything that would normally be tucked away in her skull is lying exposed on the hallway floor. ID found among this viscera. Oh, there's Nozomi. Ugh. What's the glowy? I didn't have to stop in this hallway, so what's the special glowy? Piece of scrap paper. Torn out of a larger memo pad. Pink ink. Here it comes. I found something we can eat. I've noted its location on this map. Please come as soon as you see this. There's still hope for us. Let's stave off death as long as possible. Together. Hand-drawn map at the bottom of the page with a big circle on it. Staff room. Hey. Well, I was going anywhere. I guess that's just flavor text. I mean, go to the big blue rooms, right? Keeping it easy. Okay. Staff room's coming right up. Oh. Locked. But hey, there's a body and a ghost. Body first. Almost seems to be resting against the wall, or perhaps it was propped up post-mortem. It looks to be the remains of a male senior high school student. Wrists and ankles are bound with wire, copious amounts of wire around his neck. Yeah, I noticed that. Masaru Nijino. Okay. Who are you, buddy? Presumably this guy? Too spooky for me.
君はまだ生きているね。もし1秒でも長く生きていたいのなら、誰も信じちゃいけない。
That's so uncomfortable for two reasons. Number one, maybe he's right. Number two, maybe he's not the trustworthy one, so it's like, oh, you're paranoid either way.
誰もだよ。
No darkening from that?
君
Alright. So you're locked. But I want to eat. Oh, actually there's only 4 more hallways, so let's just go ahead and do that. Sorry if it comes off as tedious, but there aren't that many tiles here. Ugh, I wanted the music room's music so badly, though. Maybe next time. Well, we got the exit. Might as well try that while we're here. Well, actually, no, you know what? The boys' room absolutely has to be a dead end. Oh. So, no boys' room, but... thoroughly decomposed. Male, junior, senior. Okay. Hey, buddy. Do you know what lies beneath this school? Well, I, the player, do. It's a mire of agony and torment that can drive a man to madness with a single touch. No darkening. Mitsuki's freaking boss. So it's blocked up. Alright, well, guess I'm going to the exit. Then I'll head up the other floor. We only have so many options, right? Oh yeah, now I can check out that red cubbyhole. And also there was a sign here. Being alone is scary. But being with someone else is even scarier. Stay alert. Don't let your guard down. You hear that, Fukuroi? So the door's still frozen. Now what was it? Yeah. Well, we've already read that. This is what I was curious about. And it like kind of kicked me out of the room before I got to see this. Decomposed human cranium, huh? Must have been easy to make it fit. There is tiny bits of flesh and scalp. It mustn't have been easy to make it fit, as there are tiny bits of flesh and scalp tissue all on the frame. Only stand that injury is to the jaw, which is clearly smashed in, giving the face an eerie, unnatural expression. I kind of want to see that. Based on what's left, likely a male middle school student. Something was shoved into his mouth. It's the key, like in the Silent Hill movie, in the janitor's mouth. Just reach in and grab, you'll be fine. Oh, my goodness. You know don't touch it, just backs off, but I want to see if anything happens if I do touch it.
家の中に何かあるのは見えるんだけど、さすがにね。
俺が調べてみるよ。
What a guy. Allow me. Stand back, ladies. Ew.
うちが手を這う感触ってのはそうけだつな。
Fukuroi dug around inside the mouth of the severed head for a few moments and withdrew his hand. Look at his face, it's like, ugh. He was gripping something tightly between his now foul-smelling, discolored, and dully glistening fingers. Ew.
はい、ティッシュ使って。
Yeah, thank you.
ああ、助かる。
Oh.
これは何かの鍵みたいだな。
After thoroughly wiping off the maggots and bits of rotting flesh, the item Fukuroi produced from the head took on that classic look of an old copper key. Cool. So first thing I want to do is try going back to the music room. And then, you know, the mystery will have been solved one way or another, so then I'll head up the other stairs. So far, this is pretty linear. Refreshing to get some gameplay, though. Okie dokie. I'm doubting it could be used for the piano, probably for the box, but just for the sake of... Okay. Can I not open the glass door? Fine, screw you. Alright, the one hallway before the stairs, then. Oh, wait a second. Oh, the staff room. I'm such a fool. Well, sorry, I'll be right back. At least we're checking a new hallway out. Maybe we'll get to eat. Oh, hi. I was actually starting to lose hope of spaces before stairs, but here we are. Halfway decomposed. Male, junior, senior. Okay. Right. And if this doesn't work, super duper for real serious, I'm gonna go to the other floor. Goody. See if I can't open that door, huh?
さっきの鍵で開けられないかな。鍵が違うみたいだね。
Fine. Jesus. So much back and forth, it's ridiculous. Alright. So there's gotta be some kind of locked door around here somewhere. Okay, just checking. So what do we have? Oh yeah, the other side of that hole. So Kurosaki can't be far. I'll try the I'm not gonna do every hallway this time, but I will do the ones leading up to the girls' room. Oh. Can't get to the third floor, huh? Okay, girls' room. I'm tempted. Oh. Oh, these! Huh, I remember these. I think Kizami had to undo that. Protected charms, sealed up tight. Atmosphere feels heavier here than it does anywhere else, and the door's covered in charms, shut up tight. Not even locked, it just won't open. I really like Fukuroi, actually. He reminds me of, like, her school's version of Morishige. It's like, not to worry, I am uptight. Yeah. Okay, oh. It looks like something's written here, but the lettering is so faint as to be illegible. Oh. Well, other side of the hall, just check the space. I'm looking for, like, key areas. Probably nothing, though. So there's the hole. No, it's the other side of the hallway. I can't even see it. Okay. Then the two spaces before the reference room, just because I'm right there. So I love how I'm skipping, like, only a couple spaces after all that. Alright, reference room. We'll see if this does it. Door and window are frozen in place. Nothing even rattles when pushed. So much for that. A bucket, probably used by the custodian for mopping the floors. Nothing inside. Great. That's just neato keen. Well, I guess there's only 2 hallway spaces left, then I'll go all the way back to our original area. Clearly a copper key's not going to unlock the hall, so I'll check our original area first. Or next, I should say. Hello? Comparatively fresh, female junior high. The expression on her face is almost joyous. Fortunately, yeah, it's Rena, I figured. Scrap paper, torn out, pink ink. We left a note from Nozomi telling her to come to the staff room. There's no turning back now, but I shouldn't feel sorry for her. Oh my god, they just lured her over there to eat her? Without food, all 3 of us will die. Oh my god. And Nozomi's injured, so she'd never be able to get away from that man. Ugh. That's really twisted. Actually, let me see something. I'll check the room, then let me see something. Oh, wow. Still 0 darkening. We're freaking awesome. I'm gonna save just because it's a red ghost. First, the body. Thoroughly decomposed, male, got no head. I wonder if he's the guy in the entranceway. Akira Yotsuka. Oh, wow. Good thing I happened to stop here. I would have just gone back. How lucky am I?
ただのネジ巻きだね。
だが何のネジを巻くものなんだろうな。大きさからするとおもちゃのものにも見えるが。
I really lucked out with this one.
一応持っとこうか。何かに使えるかもしれないし。
Cool. I totally lucked out. Hey buddy, what do you have to say about this?
誰かが僕の頭を盗んだ。取り戻して僕はあんたたちの力になれるかもしれない。
Really?
どうする？
ああ、参ったな。心霊現象なんて信じていなかったが、これ以上ない証拠を目の当たりにしてしまった。
じゃなくて、この人の頼み聞くかってこと。どうしよう。私たちも友達探してるけど、この人も困ってるみたい。
Yeah, help him out.
困っているようだし、俺たちにできることなら助けてやりたいな。
そうだね。もしかしたらここから出る手がかりを教えてくれるかもしれないし。
The only thing that really concerns me is that he's a red spirit, meaning he might as soon kill us as help us. I really hope this isn't like King's Quest V, where it's like, here you go, you're free. It's like, good. Now I'm gonna kill you because I'm just an asshole. Well, not the hardest puzzle to solve, right? I assume this is his head. And then I'll try the music room one more time, although I don't have high hopes for it. Then I'll go back to the original area. There we go.
これだと思うけど。
大丈夫か、美月。
Simply standing in the presence of the head was turning my stomach. The foul stench of decay was absolutely overpowering. Even in this low light, I could easily see maggots crawling through his eye sockets, nose, mouth, all over the skin. They were everywhere.
ダメ私この匂い。
亡くなってから随分経ってるみたいだな。
これを運ぶの？手で持って。
Like with our hands.
それはできれば遠慮したい。何か入れ物を探した方が良さそうだな。
I know what to do. You think I forgot? This seems like a side quest. I really wonder if we're gonna get anything out of this. Oops. I did forget. This is the wrong room. It was by the reference room. The one who was the fool was me. But still, you know I remember that bucket. Also, no wonder this map doesn't look familiar. I just realized I'm looking at the... I didn't really look at the title. We're in the second wing. This is where I was always trying to go with the other characters. There we go. Oh god, so much running around. And again, how easily could I have missed that screen? I was just like, oh, let's check it because I feel like it. Suddenly, item, side quest. Like, okay. There you are.
これ使えないかな。
Acquired bucket. Old and rusted, but sturdy enough. Yay! Ugh, I was really hoping it would skip me over to the entrance. No such luck. Corpse Party Book of Shadows. See, as you navigate maps, square by square. Still, again, I'm a little thankful for the gameplay. You can only do so much when it's just, story scenes. Yeah, exit. Okay, take 2. Perfect.
このバケツなら
I just love how he's like, I'd rather not do that.
俺がやるよ。美月はバケツを持っていてくれるか。
わかった。ありがとう、フクロイ。
いいさ。
Fukuroi used his hands to dig the head out of his cubbyhole and plop it into the bucket. The maggots, sensing that something was amiss, suddenly began pouring out of its various sockets and climbing all over the new rusted metal home. Ew.
はい、ティッシュ使って。
助かる。もう二度と味わいたくない感触だよ。
You're gonna be something like that soon. Oh, thank you. Saved me a little trouble.
持ってきたよ。
君の頭だと思う。受け取ってくれ。
I'm just waiting for no, it's not mine.
僕の頭だ。僕の顔。こんなに腐ってしまって。なんだこの虫どもは。僕の顔。醜い。
Please don't take it out on us.
同情するよ。ここには君と同じように亡くなっている人が大勢いる。なんとか警察に連絡して犯人を逮捕してもらわないと。
Yeah, alright.
お前、哀れんだな。
I was hesitant about trusting a red ghost.
僕をかわいそうなやつだと思ったな。
いや、そういう意味では不快に感じたなら謝るよ。
僕が惨めだと思ったろ。醜くて不潔だと思ったろ。二度と僕の体には触りたくないと。
This is uncomfortable.
フクロイ。なんか様子が変だよ。
Took the words right out of my mouth.
ああ、ここは一旦外へ。
自分がまだ生きているから。だから死人を見下す。傲慢なせいじゃ。お前たちもこっち来い。
Are they seriously punishing me for completing a side quest?
お前たちを奴らに渡してやる。怖いぞ。奴らはとびきり怖いぞ。
I just love that. Like, oh, you thought I was scary?
ここはフクロイ。フクロイ。どこ？どっかその辺で気絶してるのかな。あ、そうだ、ろうそく。
Jump scare in 3, 2, 1. Oh. My surroundings were far different than I'd expected. I seemed to be in some sort of hallway underground. There was a chill in the air, both literally and figuratively. The smell that wafted about was both musty and gloomy, somehow.
フクロイ。フクロイ、しっかりして。私たちなんかヤバそうなとこ
His eyes were wide open, but he gave no response. Looking a bit closer, I noticed that his neck had been severely twisted. He was staring right at me, but his body was facing the other direction. Ugh. And his half-agape jaw was completely motionless. He wasn't breathing.
嘘。冗談でしょ。ねえ。笑えないって。
Ooh, you hear that? And then there were footsteps.
誰か来る。どうしよう。
Are you serious? I have multiple options? Separate save file, because I don't think I was supposed to be here. I don't know. Wait here.
人だ。もしかしたら黒崎か東子たちが。
Yeah, that's right.
こっち。助けて。こっちに怪我人がいるの。
The footsteps drew closer and closer, and then finally, the figure making them came into view. Yup.
すみません。私白南高等学校の生徒で2年の。
Is she the first person to actually try talking to this guy? It's like, sorry, sir.
バカ。何言ってんの。こいつがまともな人間に見えるの。
Yeah.
山本美月って言います。友達が怪我しちゃって斧持って血だらけじゃん。こいつだよ。こいつだ。
I think the best part is that he's letting her talk. He's just like, yes, keep going.
私たち気がついたらここにいて死体とか逃げるのよ。逃げろ。逃げて美月。助けてください。
Not surprising. Oh, it just cuts off right there. Wow, there's no text. It's like, idiot. Boom. That's ridiculous. So which one were you? 1, 2, 3? 1. Okay, makes sense. Now, again, I'm not sure I was supposed to actually be there because there was the key. And the other key. So I'm going to reload that file. I don't think I'm supposed to be in the underground shelter. So who knows? Maybe I'll get an alternate ending. What do I know? Run.
絶対やばい。逃げなきゃ。ごめん、フクロイ。
What? Oh, hi! I forgot you were here.
何なんだろうここ。昔の防空壕か何か。女の子。こんなとこに。私たちみたいにこの建物に閉じ込められたのかな。
Now, who do you think this is?
そこの子。ここは危ないから。
Little girl? It couldn't be Nana. It's too late for her. Sachiko? Oh.
あなた。
Called it like a quarter of a second before it happened.
お姉ちゃん。お姉ちゃん誰？あの人殺しのおじさんの仲間？
You are such a dick.
あ、違うよ。怖がらないで。私もね、逃げてきたんだ。あなた、この血どうしたの？わからないの。大きいおじさんに友達が3人殺されて、私だけ助かったの。
You lying bitch.
そう。ひどい目にあったんだね。お姉ちゃん、お友達を探してる途中なんだけど、よかったら一緒に来なよ。
I'm gonna freaking lose it if the game just lets Sachiko join your party for letting you know what's gonna happen later.
ここ危なそうだし、ぶっちゃけ私も一人じゃ怖いし。ね。
This is so weird.
うん、ありがとう。
I have never seen that face on her before. That's so bizarre.
思ったより入り組んでるみたい。地図でもあれば。
Up, here it comes. If it let me move around, I've been like, really?
こっち。ここ。
There we go. That's what I thought. For a second there, I really thought I was going to be able to play, and Sachiko's just kind of tagging along. It's like, what the hell?
道に詳しいんだね。慣れてるから。え？そういえば、あなたのお名前まだ。篠崎幸子。
Say we will about Shinozaki. She's rather upfront.
何するの？
Oh, this is gonna suck. Whoa.
何をしようかな。
That's a freaky face. Ooh.
何なの？ここ。
I don't know. Let's see if we could find out. I couldn't decide if it looked more like a pre-war medical facility or a meat processing plant. Actually, that's a rather interesting interpretation. The stench was overpowering. Not only was the smell of rotting flesh everywhere, but the air was stale and thick. The room seemed to have no ventilation to speak of whatsoever. My eye was first drawn to the blood-spattered table, then to the many other instruments, all stained with dried blood and sprinkled liberally with viscera. And then I saw it, in the back of the room. Okay, here's a question. Tool or friend of hers? What do you think she sees? Fukuroi is already dead, so... Toko or Kurosaki? Definitely more meat processing than medicine going on in here. What I saw was literally a pile of human remains, every one of them flayed open or torn apart. It was almost like a stack of discarded butcher scraps. Okay, so I was wrong on both counts.
いや、何よこれ。いや、そこに知り合いでもいた？
Ugh.
どれ？返してあげる。一部でよければ。
Now, what if you identify a body? Do you think Sachiko will be like, okay, here you go? Ugh.
全部吐いて楽になっちゃうといいよ。なんでこんなこと。落ち着いた？じゃあ始めようか。
Ugh.
何する気なの？やめてよ。みんなそう言うんだ。やめるわけないのにね。
No, no, no. Everybody always says you don't have to do this.
おい、薄のろ。そいつを捕まえて。
The crap.
そうだな。吊るせ。
The large man seemed intent on obeying Sachiko's every command. He drew near me, slowly and robotically. There was no emotion, no sense of urgency, just a man walking across the room to do his job, like it or not. I have to run. If he catches me, I'll be...
鬼ごっこ？出口はこっちだよ。たどり着けるかな。
Well, we've been there. Even if we can exit, there appears to be no way out of the bomb shelter. I think there was some secret ladder to get into it through the principal's office in the first game, so we don't know about that yet. The man's movements remained slow and evenly paced, but there were only so many places to flee in a room this small. If I got tired before he did, I'd be finished. And by the way, the guy's a juggernaut, so you will get tired before he does. My only hope was to get out into the hall before that happened. The two of us glared at one another for a few moments from across the dissection table, and then as soon as he made his move, I leaped on top of it. Huh. I'd underestimated just how slippery it was. Oh, with a thick layer of blood and fat. I quickly spilled off the other side onto the floor. My legs and hindquarters were soaked through with the blood of an untold number of other people, but I didn't have time to think about that. Adrenaline gave me the strength to stick my landing, and I managed to keep running without skipping a beat. Really? This is a wrong ending, isn't it? I was in the home stretch. With a line like that, we're probably screwed. For a couple more steps, anyway. A sharp pain suddenly shot through my leg as I touched the ground. Oh? I immediately fell into a heap. What do you think that was? Do you think Sachiko stuck us with the scissors or something? My right leg was now firmly impaled with thick, sharp metal spikes. Alright. I'd been caught in an old-fashioned bear trap. Oh, really? They just have those? The kind that's got 2 rows of metal shark teeth lined up on either side, instantaneously snapping shut as soon as any weight is applied in the middle. That sucks. The thing was designed to catch bears and tigers, so what hope did a human have of escaping it? Do what wolves do, bite your own damn leg off, whatever it takes. You know, for the record, I heard her say baka. That doesn't translate to dumb bitch. That's just stupid. I think Exceed was having fun with this one. I swallowed my pain and started grabbing whatever I could get my hands on. Dirt, bones, anything, and chucking it at the encroaching giant. I would go with bones before dirt. It was the only thing left for me to do. I was out of options. The man's foot came down hard on my left leg. Oh, what a douche. It immediately contorted unnaturally and went limp, and I could see a pointed shard of bone jutting out from a bloody hole in my sock. Ew. Next, wrapped both my arms in chains. You know, I think I like the previous wrong ending better. As he pulled on the chains, my leg muscles also tightened around sharp metal spikes and a compound fracture. The pain was literally unbearable. In my half-unconscious agony-addled state, I was just barely aware of being raised into the air by my arms on some sort of pulley system. I think we know where this is going. I get the logic behind it, but seriously, you go home with a friggin' bear trap on your leg and a broken other leg, like, what's your excuse gonna be? Oh, that's all? Oh, jeez, you're right, there is no need to worry. Calling it now, because you're there. I don't think Sachiko discriminates. Ew. That is some god-awful treatment. What a bitch. I don't think Sachiko's ever done this. So she began approaching me with a broken-off shard of an earthenware pot? Are you freaking kidding me? Yeah, pretty much. Ooh. An intense pain shot through my entire face. An undiluted primal scream escaped my mouth unwittingly, as if I were throwing up blood. Not surprising. But not a living soul was around to hear it. There was absolutely no way for me to resist anymore. All I could do was lie limply strung up along the wall and feel my skin getting peeled away. That freaking sucks. Screw you, heavenly host. At least in freaking... Oh no. What book was it? At least in Dance with Dragons, you can pass out after like a minute. Sometime amongst the throbbing, shooting, burning, electric agony coursing through every nerve ending, overseen by the girl Sneer, I lost consciousness. There it goes. Okay. Whew. I was gonna say, don't ever make me like Ramsay Bolton more than you. I didn't think it was possible. The very last thing I saw before lapsing into eternal slumber was a familiar strip of skin being flapped about merrily in Sachiko's hands. My own face, perfectly flayed from my head, staring back at me with blank eyes, and flanked by Sachiko's overly delighted grin. You actually didn't go unconscious before your entire face came off? I take it back, I do like Ramsay Bolton more than Sachiko. That's freaking insane! Ramsay Bolton is an asshole, too! Yeah. Note to self, don't complete the Spirit side quest. Spirit's a douche. How many more opportunities do I have to screw this up? Oh my god! Okay! Wow! With that image burned into your brain, I'm gonna go ahead and stop the installment. Well, we certainly made a lot of progress today, didn't we? We advanced a little bit through the school, and while not a lot of plot happened, we did manage to find some kind of side quest. We had to return a spirit's head to its body. And that led us directly into 2 wrong endings. There was no way out of that. I suspect I want to take the wind-up key from the hallway and leave the spirit alone. Screw that guy, man. That got us one of the more uncomfortable endings I've seen in a while, since installment 6 with Yoshiki being put in the torture room. There was even less to see this time around, but that just kept going, and it had a completely new method of death. Sachiko really is original. This is most uncomfortable to watch. And there are 6 more potential wrong endings. Freaking 8 wrong endings in Chapter 5. What is even the hell? So, guess we'll probably come across more of those. Until next time, everyone.